Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be making her want you back when you've done most of the pursuing, texting, and chasing with your ex-girlfriend. Got a guy here, email here from a viewer, and he says, "Hey Corey, there's this girl that I've been on and off with since my teenage years. I'm a good-looking, confident guy, but my mind is fixed on her, and she dumped me for the first time, and I was hurt, but I still ran back to her. And he asked, when should she run back to me? Well, if you do the things that I tell you, she'll come back to you if, and only if, she still has a level of interest where on a scale of 1 to 10, she still perceives you to be at least a 5. But the good news is you have plenty of time in with her. You've obviously been intimate with her and everything, so you got a lot of history there. And 97% of the dudes that she's going to run into out there, they don't know what they're fucking doing anyway, so even if she is dating somebody else, it's just a matter of time before they fuck up, and then she'll probably pick up the phone and call you. In the meantime, you should be practicing what I teach on other women, because maybe you'll probably find somebody even better." He says, "Then we got back together for a good stretch, and then I broke up with her because my mind was too focused on her, and it all got to be too much, and she wouldn't come out, as she was always saying, 'I'll be out tomorrow,' always making me want her. So in other words, you were always wanting her to do something, and she always seemed to be too busy and unavailable. In other words, you were acting like the woman in the relationship, and she was acting like the man. And that's why you didn't spend much time together." He says, "So the last 6 months, I've seen her many times, flirted and had fun, but nothing has happened till I got to seeing other girls, and my ex's friends were aware of this, texting me saying, 'Hey, you like this other girl,' and stuff. So she was affected by this because she's seen that I was moving on, but has too much pride to say it to me herself and ask for me to start seeing her again. She gets her friend, I guess, to contact him, and I keep thinking about her, and I know why I am. It's because I haven't got closure, because I know she still loves me for many reasons. I'm definitely not in denial about this." Well, if you have to bring it up, you're probably in denial. He says, "It would be too long to explain, but she's my first love, and she never chases me." And it's obvious. She doesn't have to chase you because you're still fucking chasing her. He says, "She always waits for me to make the move, but I know in every relationship there's one person who always pursues the other," and he puts in parentheses, "me. And that's why she's treating you. That's why she's jerking you around the way she is." He says, "And another who sits back and no worries. She's seeing a new guy, but she does not love him, and I'm sure people have told me that all she does is talk about me, and she just loves you chasing her." Yeah, so she's got her girlfriend saying, "Well, you got to start chasing her again." Don't fucking listen to them. That's a bunch of fucking nonsense. Chasing her is why you're in the situation that you're in with this girl, because you've been acting like a fucking woman. But you started acting like a man when you started dating these other women and hooking up with these other women, because what happened was that totally changed how you were showing up in your life energetically. You went from a place of scarcity and a poverty mindset to a place of abundance and indifference. You really didn't fucking care one way or another if you heard from your ex-girlfriend, because you were fucking getting your dick blown by these other girls. That's why she found you attractive, because she realized that if she wasn't going to do something, that she was going to lose you to somebody else. Again, I say this all the time. It's a scientific fact that women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. And so by you focusing on her all the time, there's nothing at any point for her to be unsure of how you feel about her. But when you're focused on other women and moving on because she's been jerking you around, then all of a sudden she starts calling you and starts telling all of her girlfriends she's thinking about you and she wants you back and blah, blah, blah. He says, "So Corey, how can I reverse this situation to where she's begging for my attention and wants a relationship with me again? If you could write back as soon as possible, it would be great." Well, like I say all the time in all my videos, you got to be fucking patient, and I will get to the emails in the order in which they are received if you're not a paying client of mine. So here's the deal. You need to keep doing what you're doing with these other girls. Date them, sleep with them, hook up with them, constantly meet women wherever you go, and have a good time with them, and forget about the ex-girlfriend. And when the ex-girlfriend does call you, just say, "Hey, baby," and just act like nothing ever happened. Just say, "Hey, baby, how are you? How you been? Nice to hear from you. We got to get together. When are you free?" ? And let her tell you and say, "Hey, how about you grab a bottle of wine and come on over to my place on Tuesday night, and we'll make dinner together." Man, just make definite plans. And don't go out or do any of that nonsense. Just have her come over to your place. That's all you got to do. Create a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen. Rinse, recycle, repeat. And if once you do that, Don't call her or text her or anything. Wait, like I said, don't do anything. She's dumped you, remember? So when she reaches out to you, make a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen, which is also known as a date. Just have her come over to your place, make dinner together, tell her to bring a bottle of wine or something, or if she likes making frozen drinks, just say bring some shit and we'll make some margaritas or something. And just do that. And then have fun. When she comes over, seduce her, make her move, and have a great time with her like you always did in the past. And then when she leaves, just say, hey, give me a call. Keep in touch. Call me soon. Whatever. And then she leaves. Don't call her. Don't text her. Don't pursue her at all. After 3 or 4 days or maybe a week goes by, she calls up and she may feign that she's been out of shape, that you haven't called her or whatever. But just say, hey, baby, well, I miss you too. I've just been real jammed up, but I definitely want to see you. When you're free to get together. And just roll right into that. Make the next date. Get in, get out. That's all you do. Keep it fucking simple. And she'll be coming back to you more than likely in no time if what you've shared with me about her friends are telling you is true. It just, once her interest level gets to the point where she can't take it anymore and she hasn't heard from you and she starts worrying about losing you to somebody else, and plus this other guy's being a douchebag and fucking up, she'll call you and make a date with her. Just do what I said and it'll work like a charm. Does all the time. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, there is a link that will take you right to the download page for Amazon Kindle. And once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, on the right-hand side of the download page is a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book, and you'll be reading it in no time. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in my articles and my video newsletters and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website and click the PayPal donate button, which will be at the bottom of your screen in the Wibby toolbar. Donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.